Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. As you can see, today we're talking about Megabass rods. I got these in probably a week or so ago. I literally just opened them before I started shooting this video. Haven't taken them out of the plastic yet. I'm going to show you guys how they arrived. But they are here in one piece. Super jacked about it. Super excited to play around with these rods. Couple things from the last video. If you guys haven't seen the last video where I ordered rods from Japan and that didn't go as planned, I'll link that down below. Some of you guys took that to heart. Most of you understood. Maybe I should have been aware of duties and taxes and all that. I wasn't. So basically I'm a big dummy, I guess. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. But now you guys know, okay? So I took a loss. You guys know it is what it is, okay? Again, that's why I didn't mention where I ordered them from. I wasn't trying to blow them up, just because in the video I did take some blame as well, just because maybe I should have known. I didn't. It is what it is. One other thing I want to address. In that video, I mentioned that I ordered these rods from American Legacy Fishing. I'm going to link them down below, okay? And I mentioned to you guys, I talked to them and I got you guys a discount code. TJ81, good for 5% off. And no restrictions, good on anything, even sale items. And there's a handful of you guys that are like, everybody I watch has a Tackle Warehouse code, and blah. No, they don't, okay? Everyone you watch probably has an affiliate link where they make money when you buy, but there's no money off for you, okay? No money at all off for you. Guys, we got everyone mowing now. Sorry about the mowers in the background, nothing I can do about that. But, so yeah, they don't have a discount code for you guys. I don't believe a Tackle Warehouse discount code exists. The last time I knew about one was like back in the day when I used to watch a good buddy of mine, Kevin Bullington. I think he knew of one back then. I think it was maybe $5 off. Could have been 5%, but I think it was like $5 off. That's the only Tackle Warehouse discount code that I've ever heard of, and I ain't seen one in 10 years. If you guys know of one, please give it to me, because there's plenty of things over there I could order and I'd love a discount. But anyways, I do have a discount for American Legacy Fishing. TJ81, 5% off, no restrictions. Let's hop into the rods. You can see here how they arrived. Again, all wrapped up. And these pink sleeves here, we'll show you when I take them out here. These rods come in those sleeves. This isn't something like special that American Legacy does. These P5 rods come in those sleeves. But let me go ahead and take the tape off and all that, and we'll show you guys these rods. Okay, I do apologize for any lawnmower noise out there. It turned out to be a grass cutting party. I wasn't invited to it, but it was getting too loud. Had to move in the tackle room to show you guys the rods. But anyways, so you've seen how all 4 rods were taped together, bubble wrapped and all that. Each sleeve came in another plastic sleeve. Again, I've already taken all the rods out. But this is a nice little touch here. This little padded sleeve here, a little rod glove or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's a nice touch. You're paying a premium price for a rod. I think it's pretty cool that they toss this in. You know, really, I don't know if it's usable once you have a reel on it. I doubt a reel's going to fit in there. But it's nice if you're going to store your rods, maybe travel with them or whatever. I'm just going to hang these up probably in the corner in my tackle room. I think they're pretty cool. But there's a little pouch on the back side there, a little Velcro pouch. Zippers, it's all nice and padded. Okay. Little tab there. They got the tag on it, but I guess you could probably maybe hang it from your ceiling or whatever on that little loop there. And then there's the end folded down. I'm assuming maybe these are all maybe one size, and they just fold that down depending on the length of the rod. I don't know. Just guessing there. But definitely a nice little touch. And then on the rod sleeve itself, it's got the Destroyer 5D graphite system, and then of course the rod itself, which this one here is the Blade. Okay, that's the F568X. So a 6'8", 3/8 to 1 ounce lures, 10 to 25 pound test. Yeah, nice little touch there, man. I'm digging those. Like I said, I'll probably never use them again, but they are pretty dang cool. So each rod came in those. 3 of the 4 rods, I'll show you this one real fast. 3 of the 4 rods. Not sure if maybe all these had to be ordered. I don't know. I thought this was the only one he said he didn't have in stock that he had to order. but 3 of the 4 rods, the bottom half was wrapped up. The blade was not, for whatever reason. The other 3 were, but they're all brand new. Still got tags on them. I checked them out and inspected them. I mean, they're flawless. There's not a guide out of place. The epoxy is not cracked or nothing like that. Sometimes when I order rods, I get anxiety. I hate opening up rods and seeing the epoxy cracked or a guide bent. I mean, if you got a guide bent down, if you bend it back, you only got a couple more bends on that before it snaps off. Typically, if I have a rod that's got a epoxy cracked on it or guide's bent, I try to get a different one, ship it back, just because I know the outcome there and it's not going to end well. So these, like I said, are flawless. There's not a scratch on the blanks. Guides are perfect. So really happy about that. But let's go ahead and start with the blade. So obviously, blade rod is a spinnerbait rod, okay? So 6'8", I prefer a shorter rod for my spinnerbaits just because of the water. I'm fishing the watercolor, the clarity. It's pretty stained to dirty majority of the time. So I'm target fishing. So I'm not looking to bomb a spinnerbait out there. I'm looking for stumps and laydowns and dock posts and things like that. So I like a shorter rod to get in close and be real accurate with. So, but dude, I tell you what, I don't know what to talk about first. These rods, you know, they're simple, but they're classy as well, okay? The blank itself, nothing real fancy on the blank, okay? It's just kind of a matte finish on it, which I love. Not a big fan of the gloss. Love the matte finish. And it's not sanded. You can feel all the ridges. I don't quote me on this. I believe if the blank is not sanded, it's a bit stronger, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but that's what I heard, I believe. So it's not bad to see a non-sanded blank. So anyways, there's that. Let's give you guys a look at the guides there. Nice wrap job. Just a nice looking rod overall. Of course, it's got destroyer here. Dude, look at that. Look at that reel seat nut. I mean, that's just pimp, dude. Like, that's classy. I love that. Reel seat here. Okay, you can see the blank there on the bottom. I like the matte finish on there as well. It feels, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's rubber. Like the Abu Garcia, a few of those I have, they're more rubber tacky feeling. This, in a way, is, but not as much as those. So it's, I wouldn't say it's like a, I mean, it might be some sort of rubber. It's tacky, but it's not as tacky as the other rods. So I definitely like that. Love the matte finish. Okay. Looks like some premium cork on there. Split grip. And one thing you're going to notice right away, for one, is the little trigger. It's much shorter, smaller. Really do like that. And then overall, the cork itself seems smaller in diameter. Like, I don't know if you can just tell that butt section there. Like, that's really small, okay? There's the back there. What's that say? Megabass Original. That's neat there, too, if you guys can see that. Kinda. I don't have enough room here. But, yeah, you can definitely notice right away that the cork itself, that trigger, I mean, you notice that instantly, is smaller. And, dude, it feels so comfortable in hand. And this is the, you know, I wish they had the specs on here, because I don't know offhand. I want to say it was a medium heavy. I don't know as far as the action. I don't know what it was. But I would say that's definitely on the faster side. Okay. Typically, I reach for a softer action rod. I like a lot of power with some tip. This one doesn't have, I don't think, near as much tip as the rods that I'm used to. Definitely looks like it's on the faster side. But again, this is just, we're just bending it in the room here. I'm not putting a bunch of pressure on it. When we're out on the water, we'll see really, you know, we'll really see what it's made of as far as the power, the action, and all that. We'll do plenty of videos on these. And like I said, at the end of the season, we'll do an overall review. But I'll be fishing with these all season, so we'll talk about them as we use them. But it just definitely seems like it's on the faster side, for sure. All right, next up here, let's go with the crank rod. You guys know I love my reaction baits, right? I love spinner baits, love crank baits. So, of course, I had to get these two here. This one, I'm not sure on the name. Crank Essel? Crank Essel? The Z-Crank Essel. I'm sure I just butchered that. I don't know how to say that. I'm sure my wife will make fun of me when she edits the video, but it's the crank rod. I believe it's a 7-foot. It's a medium power. I want to say it was regular, I believe. Again, I wish the specs were on the rods, but they probably are. Maybe I don't see them. They're not. But yeah, I believe it's a medium regular, or maybe a medium moderate. I remember it being soft. Oh yeah, that's definitely a soft rod. So, medium power with a moderate action to it. Plenty of give. That's definitely a cranking rod. Digging that for sure. Plenty soft. Super nice. Dude, these rods just feel, I mean, they feel amazing in hand. I mean, they should, right? I mean, I'm holding a $500 rod here. But I tell you what, I really like that shorter nub on there. Or a little short trigger. Like, that's cool. Like, you definitely notice that immediately. That and the smaller cork, like, you notice it. Very nice. I'm still debating what reels I'm going to put on these. I'm pretty sure for the blade I have a Steez A, the older one. I may put that one on there, or I may sell that one and get the new Steez A, but I'm pretty sure on the blade I'm putting the Steez A. And on this crank rod here, I'm probably going to put a Zillion. I just love that Zillion for cranking. So compact, great caster, ton of control. So you love the Zillions. Most likely, a Zillion will be on this rod here. Well, guys and gals, it's springtime. Time to get out on the water and catch some fish. But maybe you don't know where to go or even what bait to use. Now's a great time to check out the Deep Dive app. Guys, this app will tell you basically when to go, where to go, what bait to use, the retrieve, and even the gear you need for that bait. Super helpful, and a bunch of awesome tools within the app as well. Like wind effects, you can see just how the wind affects the banks, and you can search for those calm spots as well. Water clarity, so you can now see, you know, what part of the lake is clear or dirty. Stream flow, you know, water inflow is one of my favorites. After a good rain, you can see what part of the lake has more fresh water pouring into it. We got bait tool, best areas, and even tournament patterns. You can see what part of the lake is more productive. You can see what patterns are on that body of water as well. From clear water, stained water, dirty water. You can click on those. You can see the bait, the cover you need to fish, the structure, water clarity in that area, the retrieve, down to the gear. Guys, definitely check them out. Linked down below. All right, next up here, we have the Dark Sleeper. And I'm going to say, just from talking to all you guys, this is one of the more versatile rods in this lineup. I mean, everybody recommends this rod, okay? Again, I don't know the specs on it. What I'm going to do, for every rod, I'm going to put the specs in the corner. What power and action it is, just because I don't remember offhand. This one is a 7.1. I believe it's a medium, heavy, fast. Don't know, but like I said, I'll put all the specs for each rod in the corner. But again, the Dark Sleeper 7.1, quarter to 1 ounce. Looks like 8 to 20 pound test. Okay, but yeah, you guys have said this is like the most versatile rod, from lighter Texas rigs and jigs, spinner baits, swim jigs, you know, things like that. So I plan to use it for a swim jig rod, but of course we'll play around with some Texas rigs and jigs and things like that with it as well. I mean, a medium, heavy, fast is a very versatile rod, but yeah, really looking forward to playing around with this one here. So I tell you what, just by looking at that, I'd say that's right on. Medium, heavy power, fast action, I'd say for sure. Going to be a very versatile rod. I know I didn't show you the last couple rods, but they're all the same. The blanks are the same. As far as looks goes, rod, cork, and all that, everything's the same. Beautiful rods. Beautiful rods here. But yeah, this one here is the Dark Sleeper. Okay, so we have the blade, the crank rod, the Dark Sleeper. Basically, moving bait rods, reaction type rods. Okay. And then the last up, we have a rod to work the bottom. Okay. This one here is the X-Bites. Okay. I believe this one's a heavy fast. Again, it'll be on the screen. This is a 7.2, quarter to 1 ounce, 10 to 25 pound test. Okay. I plan to use this one, like I said, to work the bottom. Texas rigs and jigs. Let's see what we got here. As you can see, definitely got more power in here. Again, I don't know. It's on the screen, I'm sure. I'm guessing this is a heavy. Heavy power. I'm saying fast. Fast to extra fast. I'd say for sure. Okay? So Texas rigs, jigs is what I'm going to use this rod for. But man, I couldn't be more excited. Like I said, these rods definitely came at a premium price. This is my first 4, but I am super excited to get out there and put these rods to the test. I think this one here, I had 2 of them. I sold one, and the other one I haven't used yet. It's the SV103, the old school looking Zillions. And I want to say, yeah, I think it was black. That's what I'm thinking about putting on here to work the bottom. I do have a Steez reel I might put on here as well. But yeah, super excited for these rods. But guys, that's all 4. And I do believe too, now you guys may ask, I believe these are the Megabass USA rods, okay? Maybe there's a difference, I don't know. I asked American Legacy and they said as far as they know, there's no difference in the power and the actions, so really no difference with the rods themselves, but it's just that the rods have to come through like a US dealer for a warranty, okay? So these rods do have a warranty, where I believe if you get them from Japan, there's no warranty there. Or if you get the JDM ones, again, I could be wrong, but I believe there's no warranty. So with these, I do have a year warranty as well, which I was happy about, okay? So, but anyways, guys, that's it. That's the 4 Megabass, I believe they're called P5 Destroyer rods that I picked up. Hopefully you guys are excited for the review. I'm super excited to get out there with these rods. Like I said, put them to the test, man, and do a review for you guys. But guys, that should wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. And like I said, guys, don't be afraid to order from Japan. Watch that video that I did. Learn something about how it goes down, you know. Do your research. Obviously, I didn't do enough, apparently. But me personally, I don't know, after that experience, I'm more comfortable paying a bit more and being able to pick up the phone, call somebody, talk to them about the rods, get what I want. Like I said, peace of mind is worth something as well. And I got that with this order. So anyways, guys, that's it. Done talking. Love you guys. See you guys on the next one.